Everybody wears hoodies. Chances are you have a couple in your wardrobe as it is. They've been around forever. Probably not that long, but point is, they can get a little bit tiring sometimes. So if you're just like me and you want to switch it up, here are a few alternatives to wearing a hoodie. I just want to say that I'm probably never going to stop wearing hoodies. Now more than ever, I love them, especially with this whole oversized trend, which has been popular for a few years now, but I definitely think this is way better than fitted hoodies because I always thought that those looked a little bit weird. So although I love hoodies, let's get into the best alternatives. For example, the first one is going to be a quarter zip. Now lately, I've been loving quarter zips. Maybe a little too much, and that's because I've been wearing them all the time. And honestly, the whole point of a hoodie in my opinion is that it'll look good, it's comfortable, don't really have to worry about styling it. And honestly, in my opinion, a quarter zip can do the same exact thing. That's exactly why I've been loving them so much, and I bought quite a few of them. So there are a few different quarter zips that I want to go over. Let's just talk about a normal cotton one or whatever. So the one that I've been loving the most is going to be from Abercrombie. It's in the color white. It's a little bit more of an off-white if anything. It's super soft. I love it. When it comes to quarter zips, I zip it up a little bit. I don't leave it completely unzipped, although I don't think it looks bad. That's just the way that I style it personally. And it's very rare for me to zip it up all the way. If it's cold, maybe I might do that, but that's just the way that I leave it zipped. But yeah, my favorite ones is going to be that one from Abercrombie, and I love the ones from Nautica as well. They're super soft, so that's just the ones that I've been wearing. I can't get over athletic ones, so I wear this a lot to the gym, but sometimes I wear it outside of the gym, and I use it as a base layer. I think that's something a little bit different, and the reason why I use this one in particular is because the athletic ones are very thin, so it is pretty easy to layer, so that way you can throw something on top of it. Keep in mind, it probably won't keep you that warm, but that is something that I tend to do from time to time. And finally, another great option to a quarter zip is going to be the fleece ones. I got one from Timberland. Again, it's kind of an off-white one, but since I picked it up in fleece, I've just been loving it. Super cozy, looks great in my opinion, and also they're not very hard to style. My favorite way to wear them is with a contrasting shirt underneath the actual quarter zip, or of course you could just leave it by itself and it looks good like that. Or if it's absolutely freezing outside, then you could throw on a thicker jacket on top as well. Alright, the next one, let's get a very simple one out the way, and that is going to be a crew neck sweatshirt. It's literally what I'm wearing right now, and I love it. Again, this is something that just would never go out of style. However, a little bit more of a normal fit kind of died down. You don't really see a lot of people wear that too much, but don't get me wrong, I still love those. I have a few normal fitting ones, but I will say I definitely gravitate more towards oversized when it comes to my crew neck sweatshirts. So my favorite one is going to be from Essentials. I also just picked one up from Coach. This probably would have been more of a normal fit, but I sized it up, so I really love the fit of this one. I will say the main difference between a normal fit and the oversized one is if I want to wear something on top of my crew neck sweatshirt, I'm going to be using more of a normal fit. That's typically what I would do if it's really cold outside, but here in California where I live, it doesn't really get too cold, so I don't really have to worry about that too much. So that's why I typically like the oversized ones, because I'll be good just off of that. Again, these are very easy to style. I personally mostly wear it by itself, but if it's really cold outside, I would add an extra layer on the bottom, or maybe even throw a jacket on top as well. If you throw a jacket on top, you could have 3 layers, which will keep you very warm. So that's one way to style them. Okay, so the next one is going to be an oversized long sleeve t-shirt. Now I know what you're thinking, why is a t-shirt an alternative to a hoodie? Let me explain. I personally have been liking a lot more thicker piece t-shirts, so that in a long sleeve, in my opinion, it's a good way to wear it by itself. So yes, I know it may not sound like a good alternative to a hoodie, but if you really do find a t-shirt that's a lot thicker and you get it in a long sleeve, the way I think of it, it's kind of like a step down from a crew neck sweatshirt. And if a crew neck sweatshirt is a good alternative to a hoodie, then this might be as well. That's my logic behind it. Let me know what you think. But yeah, so anyways, it really depends on the weather if you could wear this or not. If it's cold outside and you want to wear a hoodie, maybe this isn't the best alternative to a hoodie, but just keep that in mind if you want to try it out. Maybe in a day of the fall where it's not as cold, or the spring. So yeah, I guess it kind of depends on when you're watching this video, but just think about it. And if we wanted to be a little bit more specific, I guess I could recommend you to wear a thermal shirt. Now, thermal shirts aren't typically worn by themselves, but I think that they are a pretty good option if you want to stay warm, because they do a pretty good job of doing exactly that. And if you really want, you can wear something underneath that thermal shirt, and then while you're outside, wear a jacket, and then once you get inside, just take off the jacket and wear the thermal shirt by itself. Anyways, the next alternative to a hoodie would just be a jacket, which again, this probably isn't another good alternative, just because you could throw on a jacket over a hoodie, and I guess you really can't throw anything on top of a jacket. So again, not directly an alternative to a hoodie, but I will say if you're wearing a really thick jacket, you won't need the hoodie to begin with. So the exact jacket that I'm recommending is more of a puffer jacket, but a more thicker one. My favorite one is going to be from Hollister. I love this puffer jacket, but I also picked up a very similar one from Nautica, and the most budget friendly one that I have is from Forever 21. So these are 3 great puffer jackets that may be a great alternative to a hoodie. One more great alternative to a hoodie would be a windbreaker. Now, I was kind of debating if I wanted to throw those on here because I feel like windbreakers definitely died down, but nonetheless, they still are a pretty decent option to switch it out for a hoodie, especially if it's like raining outside. then this could be a good option. Now the one that I have is from Forever 21, and although I just have this one, as of now I don't really think I'm gonna buy it anymore, but like I said, it's an option worth considering. But yeah, there definitely is a few options out there. Again, I'm not gonna completely stop wearing hoodies. I love hoodies way too much. I love how simple they are, but they look great, and of course they keep you comfortable, they keep you cozy, so it is pretty hard to find an alternative to a hoodie, but hopefully this did help you out, so that way you can switch things up here and there. Like I said, I love hoodies. There are plenty of hoodies out there that I still need to get myself. For example, to this day I still need to get an Essentials hoodie. I don't know why I've been dragging it out so long, so that's probably gonna be one of my next pickups. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. If this video did help you out, make sure to leave a like, but other than that, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Later.